Prime Bucks, and so many more amazing deals.
On Madden NFL
Shop 24. Online now and save big with Walmart Black Friday deals. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the new Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit or purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
Is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by the quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't look too much ruffling. He'll manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass, yes, an interception last week.
One of our new holiday combos starting at $13.99.
Well, the first carry here for Robinson.
Sunday Night Football is brought
and they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And that's how you get started and open up the game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish a line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave the running back plenty of room to run.
And that's going to be another first down. Good running for him to start the drive. This one, 11 yards. That goes as a gain of 11. And a Patriot first down.
This is returnable. It's DeAndre Carter from the goal line.
And a second run here as he put his way down to the 42-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Last chance here. Kenny Williams, Alabama, Quentin Jefferson,
Robinson up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
That key to their victory, the pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield. What you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And they'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're week against Jacksonville.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Well, that's not the way you want to start. First pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that up.
Jump back to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little texture for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Right now, they're
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. So out comes his offense to take over for the first time. And a quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Herbert on first down now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was
trying to get it in the hands of those playmakers, Adams and Jacobs here early. Good game. That flag comes with the blocking downfield.
Pass interference. Offense number 17. 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Beyond Devontae Adams.
Take a look. Going downfield. Contact initially.
Grab with the right hand there.
There was a little pull on the back end. Terry, is that what you saw? Yeah, once he engages, he's established a blocking posture. He blocks before the pass is touched. It's absolutely offensive pass interference.
Chris and Terry Cavali, our three-time Super Bowl referee, with us every Sunday night. Chris and Terry talk to each other like every day. So they're just like, hey, Terry, Chris.
If you ever need a good argument, that's my man right there.
This is Amir Abdullah, and he's tackled after a quick gain of 3. Quincy Williams having a terrific year for the Jets with the tackle. Chris, here is Bo Hardegrave with the changes.
Getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
I saw that they changed.
Now this throw caught left side, and they'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
You told me I was the offensive coordinator. I said, well, all right, then I guess I'm not
From the 50, here's Herbert.
It's time to go.
Over the middle, it's complete.
16.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
This is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks are trying to stretch the field. He does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice game.
A lot of times these guys that can catch the football like this,
It's caught. It's Chris Goodwin. Well, they are ready to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 34 yards that time.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. He's certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
sometimes they really
He's in for a touchdown.
7 yards.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually save things till the very end. The touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates carrying it out made this a successful drive.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
It has been the offensive inability to score touchdowns.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it
Is
away.
likely to decide it. So matching field goals early in the game. Probably part of
And
the
no
thought
thought to
process.
bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
The most affordable EV in America. A super
Now
strong and
Jones.
capable Chevy truck.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
Why is
second
Chevy
down.
making affordable vehicles?
Well, the man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. When you look at this defense, and they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them, so the bottom line is they just need to focus on winning right now.
Yes, Tony, with their eyes open, don't they? They know that that team's trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another gear left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If so, let's hit it.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Straight out of Compton. Rock Raider hats.
And that will be incomplete.
Josh, Pac-Man, and Dave.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
By the Raiders in different ways. And this is that's complete. And we don't talk about the Patriot way, it's a Raider way.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Herbert's throwing on target to Godwin.
Daniel Carlson kicks it at the 27. This had here as a player, Washington and the Giants in the NFC. Washington, he really wasn't a star, he was a leader. He was a captain of the Giants who won a Super Bowl. And then playing these end movement at CZ, then coaching high school in Southern California, and then in Arizona State, where he was saved by Edwards, Marvin Lewis, and then he took the Raiders, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
In some 8 years. And you make the music
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Raiders here tonight.
There's a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
He was pretty honest, Chris, about
this offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And touchdown.
What it was to be a Raider. He didn't play for it. When you grew up there, when you were a kid, he was wearing the hat. He played ball. They thought about the toughest of Raiders. And for us to say, not everybody understands what the Raider way was because it really hasn't always been that.
Up and good. And it pushes the lead up to 11.
4 yards. Right? Marcus Fuller progress to 30 and set up the 3rd down. They're running Josh McDaniels to be the head coach. Dave Seeger to be the GM. Both from New England, and it was trying to take that
after the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Well, Mark Davis just told us we got to get back to what we do, and us the change happens, and we'll see how the rest of this season plays out.
He'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. But now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, make sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And I tell you what,
he finds his man, complete. That's Wagner. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Only a couple of catches, but a little pop, a little speed, a little something they needed to distract people away from Garrett Wilson.
Back to throw. Jones. And this one is incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start. Also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're confident in the position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
He throws it in.
Under
I could
pressure.
give one bit of advice to him. It would simply be stay on
record his 5th sack of the season.
Try to go
Bryce
read to
Behringer
the right. I don't
punt.
like it. Let me check the middle, then check across. He's too young to do that. You watch Aaron do that in camp. That's not this point.
Hines now on the return. The 46-yard left side. 3-yard return.
Takes it for a first down.
1st and 10 as they take
2-yard
over.
line. So the star receiver.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
One of the ways is you put him on the
How
center,
big is
run
that
the football,
penalty?
but then you
Wipe
get
out
on
the
bootleg and
INT.
range and all
You'd hate
of
to
it,
be the
and that's
teammate
been
that
helping
caused
your
that
brand.
penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that
32-yard
guy
line.
in the
Here is
locker room.
Hall
Not
running
a
to
lot
the
of
right.
fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
3 yards to the 29.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
going
sack
through
him
week
on
7.
what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Month or so of the season, but
Christian
now it is
Barmore.
forego for a
Credit
very
him with his
talented
sack,
back
and it
who's
goes
run
as a
a
loss
couple
of
big
6.
ones during the season.
Yeah,
Second
he's
quarter
averaging
down,
over
it's our
5
home
yards
team with
per carry,
possession,
more than the NFL,
as they've got it facing a second and long situation.
2.65 per carry the last 3 games.
Herbert
so they
now.
really need to get him going.
A quick pass here to Godwin.
30 into the hands again. That's a good down by Zach to get it away. And a good run down the field to get the first down. Ball comes out.
Quite get it to the
Down
mark,
already.
but now they're in a much
It's
better
on
spot for a
29
third
yards.
short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there.
Jerry
Like
Tillery.
nobody open.
Name's
Now
Holding.
second down.
Offense number 87.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket
Replay, second down.
is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close
I
in.
mean, it's hard to
They just
watch
got to throw this one
sometimes,
along.
Because they get something
And
going.
he gets this one
The ball-
inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now 2nd and 9.
Now you don't have the quarterback in the center. He's in shotgun. No, they're just going to
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Reggie Gilliam. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Snowhawks are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
We checked out medical tech.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Moses throws right there. Garrett Wilson frustrated. A lot of traffic.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now Jones, he finds his man complete. That's Wagner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
One of the things that
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
lazy to just like
Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Terrell Bernard getting in there and dropping for a sack.
And that's their first sack of this game. How about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They're really working in sync right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Get a look at receiver Chris Godwin as this offense returns for their next drive. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here early in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to watch out every snap.
He's counting his yards in the hundreds.
This one really country play.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
No one would challenge protecting your home and life with Progressive.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Heel lovers. Here's
That'll be taken downfield by Godwin.
This time, $7 gets you good.
all new $7 Heel lovers make you happy.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Snowhawks are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Bass.
He's always up for a challenge.
And the route is on here in this first half.
He never backs down, but always has your back.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Well, we have 3. Meet the Chevy's DR2 family.
And this will not
Chevrolet.
be brought out.
Together, let's drive.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And right now, these guys are shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yes, you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's got to be go.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They get second down here. And it brings up third down on the save. He continues to be under constant pressure. These sacks are starting to pile up.
Well, it's next man in so far. The quarterbacks
They've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do it.
Pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's Dorian Williams who got there for the sack. So that
undrafted guys, Tyson Bagent,
sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
You hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
We're only in mid-November.
And this returnable for Hines. It's a return of 4 following 8. Get a look at receiver Chris Godwin as this offense returns for their next drive. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain it?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, maybe have a third person in the area and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets his hands on the ball,
His fourth of the year. And Whitehead keeps it alive. Alabama right around the 25. Whitehead is at 3 on opening night against Buffalo. Comes up with the pick of the Jets with a great opportunity.
Jordan Whitehead, in every game I've seen of his on tape, looks like he's in the starting blocks for the 100 meters. Watch him here. He's backing up, and he's not. He's on that back foot. As soon as he sees the break, there it is, right there. Go get it. And if you're the quarterback, you better know that going into the game. He's done multiple quarterbacks this year.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
It puts you in second and 11.
That's caught. Touchdown. Reggie Gilliam with a second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Snowhawks extend their lead yet again.
Than any other NFL team.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a round is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Sideline here is we're on that side. Turnovers are automatically.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. New England's offense set to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there and he wants to himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Ball's been marked at 26. You saw that.
Throwing on second and long. Jones. Out route, this is Henry with a catch.
Over there was,
now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
So he was on it.
Jones now on 3rd and 2. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. His throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne, 60 yards. And the Pats get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert. It's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Able to do so.
Open man has got it. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 1st down, it's Herbert.
Number 2 here in Las Vegas.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because...
All right, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Bobby, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit cynical for you.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll begin with the
We'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wild card spots with 2 weeks to go. But there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So in theory, more teams alive for a postseason berth later in the year.
Get this Barbie playset for $12.97.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Shop online now and save big with Walmart Black Friday deals. Stop taking pictures.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
11 yards there, first down. Here's Cook again. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On second down, Cook. And only a couple for him there as the tackler's made at the 42. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
Gain of 6. 24. Mike Purdy with the Florida attack.
Now it's Herbert.
Good job that time by Wilson. One more time.
Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Looks
and that'll bring up fourth down on a big sack with a loss of 5. There's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
That's when you try it.
This is brought in at the 21. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
His legs and mobility can play into this stuff.
Now Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38.
There is some of that.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him. And we'll step aside for a moment. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Right at exit into the end zone.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones, and the pressure gets to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
right here.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 3rd and long. And that is in.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Well, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They start the drive with Cook. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and goal.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Herbert.
He works harder in the game.
He's got it wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 30 yards there, and of course the 1st down as well.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Herbert on 1st down now. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And I talked to him when he came out. He said he just wasn't feeling it. He told me he has been working on a weight-limiting treadmill, jogging 50% of his body weight. His goal is
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
He can drop back. He can cross over. He just has to be able to get it.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
They run again on 1st down. Cook looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now, meanwhile, the final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. That's caught. Touchdown. Chris Godwin from 13 yards out. And the Snowhawks are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drive, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Dad, why would you say that?
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And a four-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Put your policy in your pocket. It's easy to go.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably is AJ as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. One thing I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays harder to move it.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Ball got his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you could add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
After leading the Jets with 12 a season ago. And
desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. Get a look at receiver Chris Godwin as this offense returns for their next drive. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no,
we'll throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. As he takes this all the way down to the 37. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 14 times. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
We just want him to play fast, and this is one of the fastest defenses that you'll see in the league.
Now Cook running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
And
it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tables maybe all you can afford is the buffet line tonight. Enjoy.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the ball and try to get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And that will start the are going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Patriots ready to try again on offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lowe's knows you can win big
throwing
when you have the right
Jones.
support on your side.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Open man, that's Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first
Our Big Ten
down.
crew to Madison on Saturday night. Nebraska, Wisconsin. Ball eligibility for these teams on the line next couple weeks. They've been rolling close to the season. You'll see it on NBC. It's a big apple roller coaster. Get a great view of all of Vegas. Take it upside down.
But
It's
they
also
still
a
trail
great
big
place
time.
to
He'll take it, but he won't be
celebrate a
able to
fun night in
smile
Las
about
Vegas.
it.
Ryland on for the extra
Celebrate a
point.
birthday as well. You ride along.
But you only get a great view of the strip if you open your
cut the
eyes.
lead down to 28.
That's the only way you can see it.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
Oh my gosh,
And
I
it's
faced my
finished
biggest
off by a
fear
patch
the night I
touchdown.
turned 50. Are you
The
kidding
kickoff
me?
unit is out on the field, and they
19
will
down
send
to
this one
pushes it to
away.
the outside, and Cook with the run near the 30-yard line.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. Melbourne
Yes,
ready to
we
go again on
celebrate Melissa's
offense.
birthday out here this
Well,
weekend.
they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They can just kneel it. They've got the huge lead
so much.
late
You really
fourth
they're
quarter.
We'll
See how they're feeling,
You
Charles.
guys put me in the front, and I lost my birthday hat. See the birthday hat right there? They disappeared.
You can't even, you got to ride in the front seat of the car and not get car sick, and you wanted us all to go on a roller coaster.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight out of the positive game. There goes Dalvin. He's excited to get a chance to run. Max Crosby finishes him off after a gain of about 8. Hasn't been much, Chris. 43 carries all year for only 121 yards.
Cook up the gun.
Yeah, but look at the defense that the Raiders
And he'll be taken down
what we've
here,
seen
and
so
that
far
is
is
how
that
this
Zach
one is going to
Wilson
come
and
to an
Garrett
end.
Wilson have made
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this